So everyone shut up. Yes, your voice is being shared if you allow it. Okay, so this is the story of the Canadian maple syrup heist. So for those who don't know, Canada actually has a multi-billion-dollar maple syrup reserve. Okay, most of it is stored in barrels inside warehouses. And these warehouses really only take inventory like once a year. Now, things may have changed because this information is back from the 90s. So, back in the 90s, there was a woman who was in charge of the particular reserve in Quebec. Or this particular reserve in Quebec. And her husband and some friends decided that they were going to steal it. So what they did was they would smuggle out a couple of barrels at a time. They would siphon the maple syrup out of it, and then they would fill it with water so that it was the same weight or whatever, and then they'd sell it in small batches. Now, this never would have even been detected. It would have gone on undetected probably for way longer than it actually did, except that they got lazy. So after a while, they stopped refilling the barrels. So this guy shows up one day and starts trying to count the barrels, and as he's crawling over the barrels to count them, he trips on an empty barrel. They had managed to siphon out $1.2 million worth of maple syrup.
Damn.
Yes, I'm still in my solo world. I died. So yeah, that is the maple syrup heist. And again, the only reason why they got caught as quickly as they did, and it went on for like 5 years, was because they got lazy. I'm telling you, man. Laziness. Laziness. Laziness is the enemy of all people. All they had to do was put water in the barrel. So yeah, that is the maple syrup story.